today.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Pulls it in at the 13. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the second, and right away he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams sprint plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
They'll run with Patterson.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons.
From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A pass there over the middle to start things out. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 6 catches, 83 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football.
Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they...
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
They'll go option to the short side. Oh, Falcons has it knocked free. The ball is loose, and the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's Patterson again. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Falcons at 2-3 here to begin the new season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Rolling to his left. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mariota now. Forced out to his left. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 22. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Mariota being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll run with Patterson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. There he goes, right side. 20, 10, 5, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Play fake. Mariota.
That's down the field and caught by Pitts.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They go play action. Mariota. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Patterson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protected. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken from about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Well, we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
From the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now we'll throw here to his running back. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly.
His throw incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Lance looks to throw again.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Samuel.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the grab by Croft. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming. So that challenge, a successful one.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Lance.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
To throw, it's Lance.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Gold with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Off the play fake, Mariota.
Right back to Pitts again.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. On play action, Mariota. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will... for this first half. So we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Now an option play on second down. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Lance, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Niners strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That third down conversion good for 23.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Patterson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Mariota on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up lose a yard. It's 2nd down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. They'll roll him out right. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Back to the ground now. Patterson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Patterson running between the tackles. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Third down, here's Patterson. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. Brought down at the 20.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Play action now. Mariota. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Straight ahead, Patterson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Patterson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw is Mariota. Out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll try to run with Patterson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Lance to throw it. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback. And he hits a big one right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. First down, here's Mitchell. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Here's Lance. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's an option play left. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Desperation time here. Lance.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
So here is Mariota and the Falcons.
Down by a field goal, 1:40 remaining. They're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Mariota yelling out the play call as he hustles everyone to get set.
Mariota. That's caught by Pitts. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here's Mariota.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Coup for the extra point.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it ends with what most likely will be the game-winning touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far. Look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Overall.
So for the Falcons, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra, next man up, since their Friday night light games. And
looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, the Falcons now get to stretch their wings on offense here, and at quarterback for them is a former 2nd overall pick who spent 4 seasons as a starter in Tennessee, Marcus Mariota.
After losing a starting job in Tennessee and playing as a backup in Las Vegas, many wondered if Marcus Mariota would get another shot to lead a team. Atlanta gave it to him this season as a bridge from Matt Ryan to the next era. Always a good runner. Don't discount Mariota as a playmaker who can win games for the Falcons. He did take Tennessee to the playoffs in his 2nd season and gained valuable experience in Las Vegas.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A handoff for Patterson. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Now Patterson.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
One more time with Patterson.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd. And this time he is in. Yes. Cordero Patterson.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 22 carries, 89 yards and a touchdown. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it will be Falcon football. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the giver speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his move.
Touchdown, Bengals! Drew Sample, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots. If I remember correctly, they've won a few in the years following. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They run with Patterson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. On 1st down, going back to Patterson. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Patterson again. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
first and 10. It's Patterson.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. From just shy of midfield, Mariota steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The sack backs him up, so now Mariota in Atlanta dealing with a 3rd and long.
They'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
34 yards to gain that time. Another first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
This is Mixon on the draw. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
58 yards on the ground for him so far.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The do-it-all weapon, Cordero Patterson, coming back out.
And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. And he slings one that's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mariota.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mariota.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
Again, Patterson.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Cordarrelle Patterson with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Mariota will look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Popular down near the goal line, quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And a catch right side by Evans. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though.
The battle for it, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there was some nerve.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. 1st and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota at their 25-yard line. Second half will start with a run by Patterson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. Patterson running between the tackles, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Patterson. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead, Patterson. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's a give to Patterson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Burrow.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon
from 8 yards out.
And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Atlanta regains possession of the football.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Well, they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Patterson, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Patterson is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
On 4th down, Mariota is off, and on comes Atlanta's Younghoe Koo.
From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Burrow on 3rd down. And he's got Hurst as tight end. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Burrow will throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy was going to...
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Mariota to throw it. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. McPherson on for the point after. And the lead is up to 15 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally. They go play action. Mariota. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
Again, it's Mariota. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Off the play fake, Mariota on the move to his left. And his throw here's incomplete. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
To throw, Mariota.
Rolling to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Now Mariota.
Out to his left.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. They'll try to throw now. Mariota steps away. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run. But this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Play fake. Mariota on the move to his left. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals will get the football back. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Here we go. 180. You can't block me. Alert 3.
On second down, here's Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
68 yards rushing for him now to this point.